मीरा जी का जन्म खुखरी में हुआ। माँ बाप की इकलौती बेटी थी और कोई भाई बहन नहीं था। मीरा जी 5 साल की थी। ढूंढते ढूंढते कहीं से सनातन गोस्वामी आ गए मेवाड़ में। तो उन्होंने पूछा, मुझे महाराज आपसे कुछ चाहिए नहीं, कुछ देने आया हूँ किसी को। क्या देने आए हो महाराज? मेरे पास मूर्ति है, बहुत पूजा करी, बड़ा प्रेम किया इससे, पर ये लाला अजीब ही है, कब किसका प्रेम स्वीकार करते हैं, कब कहाँ रहते हैं यही जानते हैं। कुछ दिनों से बहुत बेचैन है, ध्यान में आते हैं, सपने में आते हैं, दिन में आते हैं, रात में बोलते हैं मुझे यहाँ नहीं रहना, मैं बहुत तंग हूँ, मुझे मीरा के पास भेज दो, मुझे मीरा के पास जाना है और मुझे तुम मेवाड़ लेके चलो, मैं यहाँ खुश नहीं हूँ। आई एम वेरी अनहैप्पी हियर, somehow take me to Meera, I am not comfortable with you. Sanatan said, who knows his ways? We think we can get him. The rich think they can win him by building temples to him. The learned think that they can win him by all their learning and all their those who are religious, they think by the number of times that they do the mala or the meditation or the tapasya, they will win him through that. Those who are tyagis, who have given up, who are supposed to have given up a lot of things, think they can impress him. But he lives in a world of his own. उसको पता भी नहीं चलता कोई क्या है, कैसा है, किसके पास चला जाता है. He is a child playing with pebbles. He plays with our hearts. He doesn't judge us the way that we judge ourselves. बेचारे सनातन पूजा कर करके, सेवा कर करके थक गए और लाला जी बोले मुझे मीरा जी के पास जाना है, मैं बहुत तंग हूँ, मुझे अपने घर भेज दो, आप दे दीजिए. मीरा जी ने मूर्ति ले ली, गले से लगा लिया और वही प्रेम कहानी गोपाल की हजारों वर्ष पहले जो वृंदावन में खेली थी वो फिर से दोहराने लगे. गोपाल मीरा के हो गए, मीरा गोपाल की हो गई और बाकी कुछ रह नहीं गया दुनिया में दोनों के लिए. मीरा जी के लिए अगर आप इतना सोचें, एक छोटी सी लड़की महाराज महलों में पली हुई, बहुत नाजों में पली हुई, ऐसी जिंदगी में उसकी तूफान आया कि आज तक हजारों हृदय संसार में अमरनाथ कश्मीर से लेके कन्याकुमारी तक मीरा का नाम लेके हिल जाता. कैसे लगन मेरा होके मगन, गले गले हरे के लगाने लगे. आज रानी दीवानी का
When I was 13 years old, my father decided to marry me. I had never given marriage a thought, as I felt that my soul had been already married to Krishna, who had become my only Lord, beloved and master. I protested, but as my father threatened to commit suicide, I had to yield. The Maharana, my husband, was a very kind and good man and loved me passionately. In the beginning, he had given me absolute freedom to worship my Lord, as I would in my little temple adjoining our palace garden. But gradually, things became very trying for him. I used to hear the flute calling me and started spending my days and nights mostly in the temple, worshipping my eternal Lord and Master.
पीर काहे बनाए सताने लगे सब सूझे तो क्या सब सूझे तो क्या मेरा गोपाल गोपाल जाने लगी मेरा गोपाल जाने लगी आगे कैसी लगन कैसी लगन बोलो कैसी लगन मेरा हो के मगन गली गली हरी गीत गाने लगी लगी कैसी लगन.
The Maharana, my husband, we had been married for 13 years when he died. His brother, who ascended the throne, did all he could to persecute me in various ways till, in the end, he brought me a cup of poison and said, "For the sake of the royal family and the honor of the Rajput race, your life must be brought to an end, as the whole world is saying that you are unchaste." I was so intoxicated with the love of the Lord that I drained the cup instantly. Well, it only moistened my throat, which had been parched by singing for hours.
मेवाड़ छोड़ के गोपाल ने कहा, जहर लाए थे तुम्हारे लिए मीरा, तुम्हारी ननद ने, उदयबाई ने जहर तुम्हारे लिए भेजा था। और मीरा प्रेम में थी, होश नहीं थी, होश रहती नहीं है। उनको जिस चीज की होश होती है उस चीज से संसार बेहोश होता है। हंस के गोपाल ने कहा, भैया ये तो बहुत अजीब बात है, तुम्हें हमसे लगन लगी है और जहर तुम्हें देते हैं, पीना हमें पड़ता है। दिया तुम्हें और रंग काला मेरा हो गया। ये क्या है, बड़ा कड़वा था जहर, कैसे? अब क्या? गोपाल ने कहा, सितारों से आगे जहां और भी हैं, अभी इश्क के इम्तिहान और भी हैं। अभी तो शुरू हुआ है, अभी बहुत ही है रास्ते, लंबा है रास्ता मेरे तक आने का। पर आपको तो पा लिया, आपको देख लिया। फिर मीरा, तुम्हारा जन्म तुम्हारे देखने या तुम्हारे पाने के लिए नहीं हुआ। संत साधु जो आते हैं, मेरे भक्त जो संसार में मैं भेजता हूँ, अपने लिए नहीं जाते। उनको दुख हो या सुख हो, अमीरी हो या गरीबी हो, मान हो या अपमान हो, उनका कुछ नहीं होता। उनका सब मैं सहन ग्रहण करता हूँ। मेरे भक्तों की जो इज्जत करता है वो भी मेरी है, मेरे भक्तों की जो बेइज्जती करता है वो भी मेरी है। उनका दुख भी मेरा, सुख भी मेरा। संसार को ये प्रेम तुम्हें बता, और कैसे बता? दूसरों का दुख, दूसरों की तकलीफ तुम कैसे ठीक कर सकती हो अगर तुमने तकलीफ या दुख देखा ही ना हो? तुमने गोपाल को देख लिया, तुम मीरा थी। सब तो भक्त गोपाल को नहीं देख सकेंगे। तुम्हारे बाद 500 बरस बाद एक इंदिरा पैदा होगी, वो तो गोपाल को नहीं देख सकेगी। वो क्या करेगी जो मुझे बुलाएगी? मुझे उसको भी तो अपनाना है। फिर मीरा ने कहा, ये भी भली कही आपने, आपको पाके तो गुरु को क्या करना है आप? ऐसे भी कभी होता है, जिसने समुंदर पा लिया वो क्या पीछे भागता है, बूंद के पीछे? हाँ, there are many who see the drop in the deep. Blessed are they who feel the rhythm of the deep in the drop. वही मेरी धड़कन, समुंदर के हृदय की धड़कन बूंद में तुमने देखनी है। जाओ गुरु, गुरु इंतजार करते हैं। चल पड़ी, कुछ सोचा नहीं। मैं महारानी हूँ, मेरे तो 300 दासियाँ हैं, मैंने तो कभी रुमाल नीचे गिरे वो भी नहीं उठाया। कैसे जाऊंगी, कहाँ जाऊंगी? निकल गई, कहा चले तो चले, रास्ते में क्या होगा? कुछ सोचा नहीं, चली आई।
2 years I suffered excruciating pain. Krishna withdrew his presence completely, and then a big tumor affected a bone on my left thigh. One day, when I was nearly at the end of my tether, a feeling of deep gratitude welled up within me, because I suddenly realized that all these years he had kept me in flawless comfort and luxury, and that only for 2 years had I known pain and privation. What grace he had showered on me! How compassionate he was! Tears rolled down my cheeks. Bending down, I picked up a handful of sand, and there, in every grain of sand, I saw my Lord presiding. At once, all pain ceased. There was no sorrow, no questioning, no thought, nothing but Krishna, Krishna, Krishna everywhere. In sheer exhaustion, I lay down. There was no water near about, and I felt very thirsty. Suddenly, I saw a shepherd boy pouring water into my mouth. I cried out, "You may come in any disguise you like, but even if you walked over my grave, I would know you by your footfall. Meera cannot be mistaken in you." He smiled and vanished. But from now on, there could be no more hiding from Meera. I had seen him in my heart. I had seen that all was Krishna. Every particle of sand, every little cloud, every stray leaf only revealed him to me. In this state, I walked on and on, consorting with mendicants and yogis, eating any food, sometimes fasting, sleeping anywhere, sometimes spending the night sleeplessly, but always singing whatever came to me, but never writing down what I composed or rather improvised as the mood moved me. I travelled on foot all the way to Vrindavan, singing and dancing and not caring a rush about what was going to happen to me. All that mattered was Krishna first. And then my Guru, who I knew, awaited me in the holy city. All that what mattered was Krishna first. And then my Guru, who I knew, awaited me in the holy city. I had indeed turned full circle, but he had taken a vow never to look at a woman. I sent a messenger to tell him that I had been given to understand that in Vrindavan every soul was a Radha soul, and so none could lay claim to masculinity except Krishna. He was disconcerted and sent for me. When he saw me, he received me with open arms, saying, "Meera, you are not a woman, but a mountain stream. Anybody who comes in contact with you can only emerge clean out of it." Thenceforward, I lived with him as his disciple in his hut, which was so small that at night I had to sleep under his little cot. It was thus I stayed with him for 7.5 years.
ये लहर जो उठती है छोटी सी, कैसे तूफान बन जाती है। ये प्रेम जो हृदय में जागता है, ये कैसी आग है। रोशनी तो है पर जलन नहीं है। वो ही जरूरी बात है। आपके मेरे हजारों 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 लोगों के जीवन मीरा का नाम सुन के पल भर के लिए तो रुक जाता है इंसान। ऐसी एक मीरा पैदा हुई। मीरा की प्रीति और सबसे ज्यादा मीरा जी के कैरेक्टर में एक बहुत बड़ी बात जो आजकल के लिए हम आपके लिए बहुत जरूरी है, is the tremendous strength that that woman has, which nobody has ever touched upon. Meera is made out always crying and singing, half mad, doesn't know what she's doing. But there was a method in her madness nobody knows. That tremendous strength that only a woman can have. Women as a species are much stronger than men. They are physically weak, but spiritually and intuitively, that tremendous strength that only a woman can have, that Meera, nobody has noticed that. कितनी शक्ति चाहिए एक औरत को जो कि कभी एक दरवाजे से बाहर, दहलीज के बाहर भी नहीं गई, सब छोड़ के चली जाए। लोग, लाज, मान, अपमान, दुख, सुख, मैल, धन, खुशी, हर एक चीज कहना आसान है, जब तक बहुत ताकत ना हो कोई छोड़ सकता है? नहीं छोड़ सकता। This madness is a divine madness. This madness has a tremendous method, and women must know that this is what was a very important. You cannot turn to this life. You cannot love if you have no strength. Strength is necessary. The strength to endure, the strength to stick by what you believe to be true, the strength to rise above all mediocrity and what the world says and doesn't say, and what anybody thinks or doesn't think, actions, reactions, all that only a woman can do. किसी चीज की परवाह मत करना, एक बात को सच मान के, एक लाभ, एक धर्म, एक निष्ठा के लिए कितना वो उनकी जिंदगी में होगा जो उन्होंने हर एक चीज को छोड़ दिया। आज सब मीरा मीरा करके इतनी इंस्पिरेशन पाते हैं। When she was there, it was not like that. She was surrounded by criticism. She was surrounded by people who misunderstood her, except for her husband. What has she done? She has changed the whole history of India. She has brought her impact is right from Kashmir down to Cape Comorin. You will hear songs about her in Tamil, you will hear songs about her in Gujarati, you will hear them in Punjabi, you will hear them in Braj Bhasha. One Meera came, and the whole world, the impression that she left on the world, and especially in India, is absolutely astonishing. This is what love does, and this is what is important. आपको अगर भक्ति के ऊपर लिखना है तो आप मीरा जी से प्रार्थना करिए। मैं नहीं जानती, तुम्हारा प्रेम तुम ही जान सकते हो। वो आग जो तुम्हारे हृदय में लगी थी, जिससे कि सारा हिंदुस्तान चमक उठा है, एक बार आप समझने से पहले, थीसिस लिखने से पहले 5 मिनट चुप करके बैठिए, प्रार्थना करिए। हर एक हृदय जो भगवान को चाहता है, मीरा हृदय को
करे प्रेम की सब पूजा जपे, प्रेम की माला, प्रेम की सब पूजा जपे, प्रेम की माला, बन जन के महाए सखी बांसुरी वाला, बन जन के महाए सखी बांसुरी वाला, बांसुरिया बजे प्रेम की नारी सुनाए, बांसुरिया बजे प्रेम की नारी सुनाए, हरि प्रेम में गाए, सभी हरि प्रेम में गाए, हरि प्रेम में गाए, सभी हरि प्रेम में गाए। मीरा कहे चल देर है क्या, अब दुखी भैया, गंगा के किनारे से लगा दे मेरी नैया, गंगा के किनारे से लगा दे मेरी नैया। जब मीरा जी गुजर गए, चले गए द्वारका में, उन्होंने अपना प्राण दे दिए, तो उसके बाद बाबा बाहर बहुत नहीं जा सकते थे। खाने बनाने वाला तो मीरा जी बनाते थे कुछ, उस वक्त तो सब सपाखा अपने हाथ से बना के खाते, कुछ नहीं था। जो कुछ बाबा एक चक्कर लगाते थे, सनातन गोस्वामी मीरा जी के गुरु, जो कोई दे दे जा दे, वो ला के जरा सा ठाकुर को भोग लगा के आप खा लेते, रोटी खा जाते। तो एक दिन ठाकुर के सामने भोग रखा, ठाकुर आए नहीं, तस्वीर की तस्वीर ही रह गई, मूर्ति मूर्ति रह गई, भगवान बाहर। बड़ी देर तक बैठे रहे, देर होगी, भगवान आए ही ना। बड़ी हाथ जोड़ के गा गा के भगवान जी बाहर आए, आइए आपने तो भोग, जब तक आप प्रसाद नहीं करेंगे भोग को मैं कैसे खाऊंगा। कहने लगे नमक बिल्कुल नहीं है खाने। The Lord said, little Gopal, there is no salt in the food, how can I eat? He said, you are becoming very fussy talker. Meera is not living now. Sometimes you say there's more sugar, sometimes you say खट्टा हो गया, sometimes you say ठंडा हो गया। जो मिलता है खा लेना चाहिए गरीब के हाथ का। His tears were falling down and he ate up all that. So that is also possible. The first one is बड़ी अनोखी रीत हरी की बड़ी। I was in Mussoorie and I got up in the morning. I sat down to meditate at 10:30, 4:45 I got up. And then I was lying down, sitting up. In the morning when I got up, I was something going inside me. You hear a tune, it's sort of it's in the ears. And बड़ी अनोखी रीत प्रभु की। Whenever I heard this song, and the thought came to me, it must be one of the pictures that we see. And I went up and asked my mother, asked her, Mummy, you remember this song? Have you heard this song? Badi Anokhi Reet Piya Ki Badi. She said, no, I have not heard it. But you must have heard it in one of these. I said, have you got a record like it? She said, no. The whole day that was 6 lines. Like, almost as if I had composed it. So Dadaji was in Assam then. I immediately wrote to him and said, very strange experience I'm having. Some lines are in my brain, in my thoughts, but I don't ever remember ever hearing them. So Dadaji said, send it to me. So I had to ask the maid to write in Hindi because this is just very sad, though not shocking. You don't know Hindi, ask her to write it in somebody else, your mother perhaps. Then the maid wrote and I sent it to him. So he read Badi Aniki. Instead of writing Anokhi, the maid wrote Aniki. Dadaji was singing Aniki. And as he, after the Assam program was over, came to Calcutta, they took him straight away to the station to record his song. He said, Indira, I sent a song. Let me see how it sounds. And he sang it there. And Badi Aniki, then the man who was there in charge, they said, not Aniki, Anokhi. So Dadaji said, you've written Aniki, but they say it's Anokhi, I've sung. That cassette is.
बड़ी अनोखी रीत प्रभु की, बड़ी अनोखी रीत, बड़ी अनोखी रीत मिलन की, बड़ी अनोखी रीत, बड़ी अनोखी रीत प्रभु की, बड़ी अनोखी रीत। हंसना सीखा हमने रोके, सब कुछ जीता सब कुछ खोके, उनको पाया उनके होके, हार में देखी जीत, हार में देखी जीत प्रभु की, बड़ी अनोखी रीत, बड़ी अनोखी रीत प्रभु की, बड़ी अनोखी रीत। अपने से सोए पराए, जीवन साथी काम न आए, मन भी मन को यूं भरमाए, कोई न तेरा मीत, कोई न तेरा मीत मेरा, बड़ी अनोखी रीत, बड़ी अनोखी रीत प्रभु की, बड़ी अनोखी रीत। लोग लाज भी छोड़ सहेली, या मिलन को चली अकेली, कोई न संगी कोई न बेली, जब न संग लागी प्रीत, जब न संग लागी प्रीत, जब न संग लागी प्रीत, मेरा मेरा बड़ी
After a few days, Indira got up with the words of another song on her lips. In this way, about a dozen songs came to her, one after the other. She saw nothing, heard no singing, just remembered the lyrics. After that, she went to Pondicherry and the incredible drama started. One morning, while Dada was singing in his flat, Indira saw a beautiful lady dressed in a Rajasthani dress. She was slim, extremely graceful, and had the most lovely eyes. She sat next to Dada, beating time, and seemed to be lost in the music. Indira wondered why she did not have the white dress of other ashram ladies. She must be a visitor or a close friend of Dada's, Indira decided. But when the lady got up, her feet did not quite touch the earth. A few nights later, something even more strange happened. When she was meditating, Indira saw the same lady approach. She was singing and seemed to be totally oblivious of the world. Her voice was lovely, and the song ended with the name Meera in the last line. The next morning, Indira told Dada what she had seen. He was equally puzzled. It could not be imagination since it was so vivid, and auto-suggestion could be ruled out as Indira had never even thought of Saint Meera.
There's no thought.
So it's only a one-sided
One-sided
dialogue.
thing of lecture. What does it mean? When Dadaji said, ask her, are you Meera and who am I? First, in the beginning. When I said, Dadaji, it may be somebody else who's coming. Then when Sri Aurobindo's letters started coming, 6 or 7, then of course there was Dadaji, it was all for her. And I used to feel afraid of what is happening to me. If it is an illusion, what am I doing? What couldn't make out. I used to say, could I said, ask her, who are you and who am I? I said, there's no thought at that time. You do what your guru says. So I asked her, who are in Hindi? Who are you? She said, who are you? I said, I am Indira. I remember very clearly. Names don't matter. Names on the way don't matter. गंगा दर्शन जाते हैं, रास्ते में जो नाम आते हैं गांव को कुछ और ही बोलते हैं. That's not important. The goal is important. Gopal is important. We are all stones in the way. I said, that's no answer.
So that means thought was that you could converse with her. So
That was the only very few times. Then she said, who are you? Then she said, no, you are part of every heart that loves. Dream that makes all realities look dreamlike. I don't worry, I'm not sure. Dadaji said, how do we know it's Meera? I said, I don't know. Somebody said in Pondicherry, so difficult to believe. Sri Aurobindo knows these things, so he says it's possible, there's nothing impossible. And she does come and all that. But I said, I find it very difficult to believe it myself. How can I convince you? I would still find it very difficult. It's so strange, the whole thing is so strange. Never in my normal moments, not once in all these 40 years have I felt that Meera and myself are one. We are so distinct. I know she and my poor thing is just that going along, shadow. of a reality. I've never felt that. But why should I? Are you not happy with me as Indira? Why do you want me to be Meera? Let her be now. She can't write Saudagar Sauda kiya jaata. So I can't. Why should everybody want to say?
Who did she get the song from?
God from the Lord himself, I suppose.
But Neeraj also uses some Urdu words also.
No, that is what happens is when it comes down to my physical, the song comes from above. But when it reaches the physical mind, then the physical mind changes a little bit of mixture comes. The words that ऐसे है, मैं तेरे को बिल्कुल सिंपल लैंग्वेज में बताऊं. एक मेरा मकान है, ये मेरा मकान है. मेरे से कोई किराए पे कभी कभी ले लेते हैं कि हम थोड़ी देर के लिए आएंगे, आपके मकान में रहेंगे. किराए पे लेते हैं, पर मेरी चीज़ें इस्तेमाल करते हैं सब. मेरी क्रॉकरी, मेरी कटलरी, मेरे बिस्तरे, मेरा घर, मेरी बिजली, मेरे फूल, सब इधर से. इक्विपमेंट इज हियर, मॉडर्न इक्विपमेंट. बट दिस लेडी comes and takes charge. A great deal of her personality imposes on this house, but the things that are outward physical, that she takes. समझ आई?
जी.
Day after day, the songs came in different rhythms, in different meters. The moods were so varied, sometimes of love and its fulfillment, sometimes of deep yearning, sometimes teasing, pleading, dancing, questioning, and love. She began to feel the pain and the joy. She could understand more and more, not with the mind but with the heart. The songs wove different patterns into the tapestry of Indira's life with their different hues and colors. It was as if a very ancient picture was being embroidered on a modern cloth with modern equipment. Meera's advent, the beautiful songs she sang, her parables, and her personality gradually became a part of Indira's life.
It used to say hoga hoga. 12 songs came then. 12 songs. And I cried and cried and cried. अच्छा ना होगा होगा. माना तो क्या होगा होगा. तूने सुना होगा? You were very smart. देखो बच्चों
फिर मुरली मनोहर आओ.
हाँ.
फिर मौन मुकुट गल मदमाला. फिर मुरली आन बजाओ.
ठीक है बोलना. आहिस्ता.
फिर मुरली
मनोहर आओ.
फिर
मोर
मुकुट गल बनमाला. फिर मुरली आन बजाओ.
मुरली आन बजाओ.
कहते तुम जगत खिवैया हो.
कहते तुम जगत खिवैया हो. Then everybody says होगा होगा. It may be so. They say that you are the Lord of the world. It may be true. होगा होगा.
तुम कहते हृदय बसैया हो.
But you say that I live in your hearts.
होगा होगा.
That may be also true. होगा होगा. Maybe it's true.
तुम हृदय बस मन व्याकुल है ये उलझन आसुल.
You say I stay in your heart and my heart is so restless. What is this puzzle? Come and explain to me.
फिर मुरली मनोहर आओ. ये चंदा सूरज तारे हैं जानू जानू.
ये चंदा सूरज तारे हैं. I know that the stars are there and the moon is
लाखों
there.
रूप तुम्हारे हैं.
These are all different characters. होगा होगा होगा. We both laughed and laughed when it came. all the stars and all the galaxies and everything you have created, it may be true. I know that. I know all that.
जिस रूप को आँखियाँ तर से है तुम वो एक रूप दिखाओ फिर
तुम वो एक रूप दिखाओ. But my eyes thirst for that image of yours with the flute. Show me that, not the stars and the moon.
है बड़ा कठिन दर्शन तेरा मानो मानो.
I know it's very difficult to
है
come to you.
मलिन ये पापी मन मेरा.
And my heart is not pure that I should demand that you come to me.
मैं मलिन हूँ तुम तो निर्मल हो क्या निर्मल कर न पाओ.
I am impure, but you are pure. मैं मलिन हूँ, तुम तो निर्मल हो, but you are the pure one. Can't you make me pure also?
वही मधुबन हो वही गोकुल हो आओ आओ. वही जमुना जी की कल कल हो आओ आओ. वही ठुमुक ठुमुक कर कदम तले तुम बन ठन रास रसाए. मीरा है वही तुम हो न रहे.
मीरा है वही तुम वो न रहे. I am the same Meera, but you are not the same Gopal.
फिर आ गोपाल हो जाओ.
चलो ठीक है.
बनत नहीं.
ऐसे तो नहीं था, पर वही दिख रही है तो गलत. हमरी तुम्हारी गाना जानू बनत नाही.
जानू
बनत नाही. I know that we don't get on together. औरन संखेलो होरी. औरन अब जो कुछ है तो लिख कर पीछे कुछ संखेलो होली होरी. हम संग क्यों रार लगाए. हमरी तुम्हारी गाना काहे बनत नाही. औरन संग रास रचावो. रास रचावो. हमरी यूं मोर कलाई. दूसरों के साथ रास रचाकर मेरी गलाई.
क्यों
हमरी यूं मोर कलाई.
नहीं है वो मीरा जी नाम.
आएगा तो आएगा. वॉचिंग क्रिकेट ना. हमरी तुम्हारी गाना कैसे ये लगन लगाई. मुझसे तो टूटे नहीं. देखो तुम तोड़ कन्हाई.
देखो
देखो तुम तोड़ कन्हाई. I can't break it. You try and break it and see. बस और आएगा तो बता. हमरी तुम्हारी गाना. हमरी तुम्हारी गाना. हमरी तुम्हारी गाना. हमरी तुम्हारी गाना. बनत बनत नाही. बनत बनत नाही. लंबा मत कर. बनत बनत नाही, बनत बनत नाही, तुम्हारे कान्हा, हमरे तुम्हारे कान्हा, बनत बनत नाही, बनत बनत नाही, तुम्हारा जन्म कृष्ण कन्हाई, तुम्हारा जन्म कृष्ण कन्हाई, बनत, then one phanki and then banat banat नाही, तुम्हारा जन्म कृष्ण कन्हाई, बनत बनत नाही, बनत बनत नाही,
हमरे तुम्हारी कान्हा जानो बनत नाही, औरन संग खेलो गोरी हम संग है रात लगाई.
That's very petty, I must say. Whoever has written that. That's not very wonderful. और इंसान के लोली हम संग है रात लगाई, हम सब झगड़ा करते हो दूसरों के साथ बोलिए. हमरे तुम्हारे कान्हा काहे बनत नाही, और संग रास रचाओ, और संग रास रचाओ, हमरी मोर कलाई. You dance क्यों? I believe that is रास मेरी कलाई मोड़ गया. हमरी तुम्हारी कान्हा
कैसी ये
लगन लगाई, मोसे तो टूटे नहीं, तुम देखो तोड़ कन्हाई. हमारे से टूटती है तो तोड़ो, मेरे से तो नहीं. That's exactly what she means. मोसे तो टूटे नहीं, तुम देखो तोड़ कन्हाई. आगे.
हमरी तुम्हारी कान्हा कैसी ये लागी प्रीति, जीती तो हारी इसमें, हारी तो मीरा जीती.
बनत नहीं, बस. हमरे तुम्हारे कान्हा, हमरे तुम्हारी कान्हा, बनत बनत नाही, बनत बनत नाही, औरन संग खेलो होली, औरन संग खेलो होली, औरन संग खेलो होली, औरन संग खेलो होली, हम संग है यार जाई, हम संग है यार लगाई, बनत बनत नाही, बनत बनत नाही, हमरे तुम्हारे कान्हा, हमरे तुम्हारी कान्हा, बनत बनत नाही, बनत बनत नाही, औरन संग रास रचाओ, औरन संग रास रचाओ, औरन संग रास रचाओ, औरन संग रास रचाओ, हमरी मोर कलाई, बनत बनत नाही, बनत
Dadaji delighted in the beauty of their meter, the rhythm, and poetic expression, not to mention devotion. He translated them in Bengali and English. He sang them day after day. He composed music for them, had 7 books published, and talked about them to all his friends, whether they believed in them or not, whether Indira wanted them to be known or not. He had been profoundly influenced by the devotion of Meera. When Dadaji sang, his whole personality transformed. He sang these songs with his entire being. Apart from his golden voice, he lived the part. Tears rolled down his cheeks sometimes. He danced with joy at other times. It was an experience to be a witness to all this.
मोहे चाकर राखो जी, प्रभु मोहे चाकर राखो जी, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो जी, प्रभु मोहे चाकर राखो जी, चाकर रहूं मैं बाग लगाऊं, चुन चुन कलियां लाऊं, चाकर रहूं मैं बाग लगाऊं, चुन चुन कलियां लाऊं, नित उठ तेरे दर्शन पाऊं, चरणन माल सजाऊं, चाकर राखो जी, मुझे चाकर राखो जी।
Meera first came to me in October 1951. It was about midnight, and it happened so suddenly that I really did not know what to think of this phenomenon. I did not see her, but I heard her clearly, a disembodied voice. She showed me some scenes of Vrindavan, which was wonderful beyond imagination. She then spoke to me of her Guru Sanatan and described to me how she had lived with him, serving him, cooking for him, singing with him, and last, though not the least, helping him in his sadhana. One day, when I asked about some old friends who had drifted apart from me, Meera told me this parable. There was a boy who was very fond of a ring which he wore constantly on his little finger. As years passed by, he grew up till the ring began to hurt. At first, he did not mind and told himself that he would get used to it. But with time, the finger only ached the more till he was forced to consult a goldsmith. "There is only one thing to be done, sir," said the goldsmith. "You must have the ring cut out." The boy was aghast. But to throw away such a lovely ring? The other smiled. "As the ring has not grown with the finger, it may result in irreparable damage to your finger. After all, you must agree that the finger is more important than the ring." One night, Meera said to me, "Your music this evening was very beautiful. The silver waves of your moonlight melodies carry us on the crests of their liquid luster." And she said to Indira, "I ask you to learn his songs for a twofold reason. First, because devotional singing opens the being to the Lord's light of love. And secondly, because I want you to appreciate properly his unique greatness as a composer of devotional music." On another occasion, Meera said, "Many a God lover will go on singing the same tune in his heart, again and again, claiming that it is so perfect that they need no other. But a singer of singers like you cannot stop at the old, however flawless, but must go on composing and singing new songs, with ever new improvisations. Some there are who love the image more than Krishna. Some others realize the Krishna of the past and then go on adoring him, but only in the past. The evolution of such a devotee often ends with his realization. But you are going to realize the Krishna of the past, the present, and the future. For you, the realization of Krishna will not be the end, but only the beginning. Meera said to me, "When did I claim that I know everything or that I'm omnipotent? I know only what He gives me to know, act when He wants me to act, wield power when He gives me the strength, and I never seek to have power or to know all. Sometimes I feel utterly powerless. Sometimes I can act swiftly and bring about big changes, when that is, He wants me to act so. But by myself, I have no power, nor claim any. I claim only one thing, that whatever I say comes from Him, and I say nothing which He does not want me to say." I asked Meera, "But what does He want you to say to me?" "That you must remember Him all the time. Love Him in thought, love Him in action, love Him in solitude, love Him in company." February 1952. In her samadhi, Indira saw Meera on the streets of Vrindavan, crying and crying for Krishna in an extremity of despair. Meera told me that Indira had seen and experienced what Krishna Viraha was. Indira felt quite exhausted after this heart-churning experience. On 8th May 1952, Indira had one of her worst heart attacks, which ended in a convulsion. But before the doctor could be sent for, she murmured that she had heard a song, "Bajana Sham Bansuri," which she dictated, actually gasping for breath. Keshav's wife Vinita took it down. On 14th May 1952, Meera came to me and said, "For your question whether you are to look upon me as your Guru, I can say once and for all that I am nobody's Guru, and as such can never insist that you must follow my advice. I may be taken as a friend who can give you some help from time to time. I repeat also that I have been sent to you by Him, and that I come to you in no other capacity than that of a friend who knows a little more than you do. I may aid you a little in your quest. I, who am only His Dasi and who have no power or will of my own, and can only know and see at any given moment what He gives me to know or to see." In December 1973, Dadaji wrote in a letter, "A few months ago, Indira was afflicted with the dreadful Parkinson's disease. The violent tremors of the arms and legs caused excruciating pain, and we were all deeply distressed to see her wasting away before our eyes. On October 26, 1973, while at Haridwar, she was told by Meera to go down to have a dip in the Ganga at midday. Only, no one must hold her except her Guru, and after the dip, she must climb up all by herself, untouched by anyone. She did as counselled, and once in the water, she cried out, "The mother has come," in Bengali. She started dancing unaided, in knee-deep water, she had a vision. Mother Ganga standing on a blue lotus, sprinkling Ganga water on her as a blessing. She cried and cried, smiling through her tears in divine ecstasy, and ran up the stairs, both her hands uplifted in adoration.
एक बार वृंदावन